Hello everyone, welcome back. We're into the second game. This is going to be WG.Unity going up against G7, and the opening is going to be the exact same opening. The bands are slightly different. Winter Wyvern band here, so I'm assuming maybe we're going to see a joust strat happening. Winter Wyvern is one of the common kind of counters to the Drow Ranger, just because you have so much single target damage. So if you get Winter's Curse, you can get a lot done. So maybe that's the plan here. They are thinking about it. They are not sure. That Shadow Demon Kunkka combo just they murder their lanes. I don't know if they want to go into that movie again, but it looks like they might. I hope the audio levels are okay. Hopefully. I tried tuning it a little bit, and okay, G7 are not gonna give the Kunkka away. They're gonna pick it up first pick. I don't know how many times they play it and how this is gonna look like. What are they gonna go? Are they still just gonna go with a Drow or something like that? Not sure. There's still a lot of good options. Void comes to mind. Have some solid counter initiation. I still feel like they at least wanted to go with a Drow or something similar with tons of single target damage. Okay, so they're not picking. They have 40 seconds left on their reserve time. Okay, they're gonna pull the Terrorblade second pick. So WG, they can just go with the sinking again. That's great. Um, they can go with the Timber Saw. That's still in the pool. It's also great. Tidehunter comes to mind. I mean, they have a lot of solutions here. The thing is that Timber is not great against Kunkka. That X is annoying as all hell, pretty much. As Timber Saw, you want to have the mobility. You want to jump around during the fight. You want to jump from place to place, get the damage down. Timber chain there, Timber chain there. And X kind of prevents it. So it's not going to be super easy. But WG.Unity also taking their time. Now my mic is too loud. Oh my god. Lost. I'm gonna lower it. I'm trying, guys. Okay, I lowered my mic volume. Stop. Oh god, disaster is all over. Okay, so it is gonna be the Sanking second pick here from WG.Unity. They could run it as a support this time. Since they won't have the Kunkka, they could run like Shadow Demon Sanking. That can also work. And okay, so next ban here, what they really afraid of? The sinking is already there. Trying to think about safe laners that can maybe deal with the Terrorblade. I think they might consider banning the Tide. No, they're gonna go with the Alchemist. At least that's gonna be the first here. And WG.Unity. It's definitely gonna be a push strat. They have nice pick-off potential with the Kunkka. They might ban the Mirana here. Just for the combo with Kunkka, and also a hero that provides tons of magic damage. The thing is that I think as you might want to have Mirana for yourself against the Terrorblade. That Ag Starstorm is so much damage, and they're gonna go with the Dazzle with the defensive supports. They could even ban the Oracle as well. Okay, so it appears that some people hear me really loud and some say it's normal. So I'm just gonna ignore it, guys. I can't please everyone, you know. So I'm just gonna keep it the way it is because I do sound checks and it should be okay. Sorry, guys. Anyways, it's gonna be the Tinker fourth ban here from G7. I like it, another hero that is very good against Terrorblade, but they are only addressing the Terrorblade right now. So it feels like maybe they're gonna run something close to 4 fight, 1 farms, and then go kill towers kind of thing. And okay, the Oracle is going to be the second ban here for WG.Unity. They could go with the Venge if they still want to pick up some sort of defensive support. I think if you have a Terrorblade, you kind of want to have like at least one defensive support that can make sure that Terrorblade is not going to be in too much trouble, especially when you see like stuff like Disruption is sinking and all that can set up pretty nicely on him. And G7 are going to go with the Tide for themselves. I thought maybe WG.Unity are going to pick it up. But they opted to take it. So basically they're just taking everything they think WG.Unity want. I think maybe that's the play, you know? Just take them out of their comfort zone. Force them to play different strategies. Because right now, to answer, I still think it's Lina. Okay, it could be a support Lina. I don't know if it's gonna be mid. It's a really nice setup with the Shadow Demon. It's basically similar to the Kinka setup, just instead of trying to have Light Strike Array. They are really, other than maybe if Lina gets Ags, and that's only gonna happen if she's a core, and I'm not sure that's gonna be the case, because I want to say that they're gonna put wow, okay, they are pulling the silencer. I mean, it's great. Currently they have 3 casters. Oh, okay. They just, I don't know about that. I guess maybe they're relying on just crushing the early game again. And that's it. I don't know, because so it's definitely going to be a Manta build for the Morphling. I mean, he could still go Lincolns, but it doesn't do anything this game. I mean, it prevents the X, but that X and last word. And that's it. Last ban. I mean, the team fight from G7 is terrifying right now. The Silencer, Tidehunter, Kinka, I mean, that's really scary. I want to say this is support Silencer, so we're looking at a mid laner here. I think Silencer is way too susceptible to ganks, especially when you're gonna have potentially a Shadow Demon Lina roaming around, so I don't know if you want to put a Silencer in that mid lane. So I'm gonna say that they need a mid laner. What is very scary? Invoker is still in the pool. I mean, honestly, Timber is not that bad. They do have a lot of magic damage, which is kind of, yeah, no. Nah, too much magic damage, I don't know. I don't think you want to actually Timber into that. Raindrops are going to be OP here. It's going to be a nice addition. Okay. It's actually going to be the Timber for WG. So, a mid-Timber, safe morph, and an offlane sinking, I believe. I don't think that they're going to put the Timber Saw anywhere else. He's definitely not going to be the offlane. I haven't seen a lot of teams do that. He needs some farm. He needs the mid lane. You can pretty much guarantee that he gets it. Whoa. What is happening? Okay. We have an OD. This draft is mega funky, but I like it. I like it a lot. It's gonna be interesting because OD he needs some time. Again, I'm gonna talk about the supports from WG.Unity because they did an amazing job game one. So I'm still scared for G7. And they don't have anything defensive. I mean, they can global silence defensively or X whoever is running in. But I don't know. Again, I think it really depends on how this early game is gonna go. Bunch of drawings and pings and everything. Are we not gonna have a pause? Oh man, we did it. Okay, so in WG.Unity, we're gonna see again when playing the offlane sinking. Afu is gonna be on his Shadow Demon. Ajit playing the Morphling this time. Mid lane it's gonna be no, Zaki's support. What am I talking about? I lost myself for a second. So Zaki is gonna be on Delina and Timbersaw. That's gonna be Nana. He's gonna be making his way towards the mid lane. On the other side, on G7, on the Tidehunter, we're gonna have Shoti this time. Wads is gonna be playing the Kinka. Leo on the Outworld Devourer. A horrible name. I hate that name. Kenji is gonna be playing that Silencer, and Chai on the Terrorblade. And yeah, the thing that is gonna be a real pain for the Morphling is that it feels like he needs both Manta and a BKB here to make a lot of things happen. I mean, against the OD, you want to have the BKB because at least if you have it, he can't do much. He basically can't do anything. They're gonna fight. They're gonna fight. They are ready. Arcane Curse onto 3. I think that was super loud. Point is not gonna hit anyone. Well, Wen is like, oh, I got a bounty. Okay. I'm cool with it. Okay, so there are tons of people. Wait. Wait. Okay. So they decided to... I feel like it's so loud. Oh my god. So they decided to not put the Timber mid against the OD. I feel like that's a smart decision. I'm just not sure that Morphling is gonna be much better in this lane. He is gonna have the support from Afu on his Shadow Demon. But I still feel like that Leo is gonna get a lot here. And the fact that they have to commit the Shadow Demon to just sit here... I forgot to open it, I'm sorry guys. That he's forced to sit here around the mid lane and just protect Ajit means that they can't roam around. And that is, I feel like, what won them the first game. It's gonna be a lot harder this time. He's OD actually on one last hit. He's, again, not having a great time. I think he's a bit too busy on harassing the Morphling. So he's wasting a lot of it. What? A fool! The torrent connected. What? Windlace versus Boots. So at least Kenko wins that race. I really like how G7 approached this draft. It's like basically a pub draft. Oh, disruption, lights up array, not good. Oh, it did hit? Okay, it hit. I don't know what I'm talking about. They do not have the damage, unfortunately. Oh, the second light circuit array. Maybe now they can do it. Clearing up Zaki. He needs just a little bit more mana to get another nuke, but that wouldn't have been enough. 110. Yeah, he had enough HP to survive it. And now they're gonna make the rotation towards Leo. They're coming from behind. Trying to find that disruption on him, but he is fast. How is he so fast? 315. So it's the same movement speed. Lowest chase of all times. Leo's just gonna walk away. Oh, coming for him. Kenji, he's gonna join the party. Nobody, they don't know where to go, when. He's gonna jump in, he's gonna get the Boris strike. Disruption is gonna be there. Stun is gonna connect. Kenji looks to be first blood here on the silencer. That's gonna go to Zaki. That was a really awkward chase. That's the problem with the silencer. Without any items, he's so squishy. He can't do much. He needs like amazing positioning to be able to do it. And top lane, I've seen this matchup yesterday in Secret versus, I don't remember, the Tidehunter versus the Timber. And it actually went the way of the Tide. At least yesterday. Well, tons of people in the mid lane. I'm afraid to look away from this lane, you know? I feel like that the second I'm gonna look away, something's gonna happen here. But let's take a look on the top matchup. So Tide actually started off with an Iron Talon, realizing that he can stay in lane now. He is getting chopped down. He forced to use this, yeah, mid lane. Level 2 on the Kunkka now, so X is available. They can maybe go on the Morphing into on 2. Defensive Disruption is gonna be pretty good here. Can prevent the torrent, maybe even save someone from a ravage. Bottom lane, when? When? Hello? He's gonna go in for the burst strike. Silencer, he doesn't have boots, he's gonna go for the TP out. When? He's trying to do the damage. Oh, that Dragon Slave, it was so close. That was unfortunate. But it forces the Silencer out there, cutting the wave. G to mid lane, taking some heavy damage. 12 int steal on the OD. A fool with the double damage. He feels like the strongest Shadow Demon of all times. Yeah, OD is not having fun in the mid lane. I'm not sure. I think he's way too focused on trying to zone out the Morphling and harass him, but in the meantime, he's just not getting the last hits. Zaki, he needs to be careful here. There are a lot of people around. They're looking to get something on the OD. Again, Disruption is going to be there. The follow-up stun is going to connect Morphling with the damage. The Soul Catcher, it's just doing so much. The OD is going to go down here. I really think you need to ban the Shadow Demon. I don't think it was the Kunkka. I mean, it was the combination of the two, and Shadow Demon just enables it from level 1. Otherwise, you need to get the X first, you know, you need some setup. But with the Shadow Demon, level 1, you can just run in and disrupt, get the kills, it doesn't matter. Kunkka, Lino, whatever. They are ready. And Tide is in the mid lane now. Well, well, I mean, we're 6 minutes in, they're rotating lanes. OD's top. I'm not sure what's happening. How is our... I didn't get to look at the Terrorblade even. So he's sitting at 33 and 8. Timbersaw is farming pretty well. They're gonna go in. They're going into jungle as well. Tidehunter, I believe he's gonna die here. Torrent is gonna miss. So Tidehunter, yes. We caught the corpse. Nana diving behind the tower. He's in a really good place here now. Hey guys, I need to drop a banhammer here for a second. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, so it looks like they're gonna put some pressure here on the bottom lane, realizing that there's nothing they can do right now. Sansa is level 4. He's hiding in the trees. Nobody's coming here to help out. Jeet, he's gonna get X'd up. He can morph. I don't think they can kill him. Not without global. I mean, he's gonna start morphing. They're gonna waste some time, waste his mana. Not bad, but getting a kill like that is probably not gonna happen. There's gonna be the TP top. Wen is gonna make sure that they're not gonna lose any towers. And Afu, where are you? This is not your home, Afu. Oh, I thought he's gonna get caught. I saw like the timber chain on the minimap, but yeah, it is an interesting build. Well, somebody mentioned it, but you know, Astral. I've seen a couple of, not a lot of people pick up the OD right now, but usually you pick up I think you max the Astral because the range is so garbage level 1. Like 1 point is not worth it, but it gets a lot better after. So oh, but he wants the damage. He wants the damage and he wants the int steal, and they are putting tons of pressure here. And it's funny that the TB team didn't take any towers, but the other team actually working on their last tier 1 tower. Net worth, not surprising. Timbersaw is on the top. Morphling doing a great job as well. All cores actually on the side of WG.Unity are having a great time this game. Now GT, he's not afraid of anything. They need that level 6 on the silencer to at least be able to set up some sort of kill on him. Who's gonna be a happy support, gonna do some jungle farming here with Zaki. They can catch up on levels because he is level 3.5, level 4.5 on the Lina. So wanting to make sure that they're not gonna be too far behind when it comes to levels. I feel like they need to wait for global and smoke up. Maybe that's gonna be the play for them. But they really need, I guess if it's not morphing, but okay, so let's look at the Timbersaw. They need a really good X on him, and then they have 1 disable. Without talking about global. 2. Okay, they have last word and they have torrent and boat. But Kenka is not level 6. He is level 4.5. All the supports are pretty under leveled this game. They are gonna try and just go for the push levels. Only level 6 on the Terrorblade. He has level 3 Metamorphosis. Chakram is gonna fly. It's gonna do some decent damage. It's gonna slow it down a little bit. Fu is gonna join, but he doesn't have a lot of mana. Boosted up by the Timbersaw. Oh, well, Nana? That was a TP out. They can maybe go aggressive here now. I mean, Nana is looking for it. Gonna find some Terrorblade illusions. He found Terrorblade long range Timber Chain, and there is no Sunder here. Die. He's trying to run, but you can't run from the angry Timbersaw. And dropping his point booster. Oh, that was close. Was that an epi? No. That was not an epi. Or 0. It looks like the start from the first game, but lower. Ajit. Gonna get X top. He has a replicate. He is so fine. So it's a slower game, only 4 kills. And I guess that G7 they don't really want to fight. I feel like they took the Kinka just because they didn't want to let WG.Unity have it. But for them, they don't have the combo, you know, they don't have the setup. Yes, Torrent and Boat and all that is still great. But it doesn't feel like the Kinka is doing much right now. And it is going to be the Lincoln's build. I don't really like it. I have to admit. Because at some point, again, unless they stomp, at some point he's going to have to go for a BKB just because OD hurts so much against the Morphling. And the mana burn and everything actually gonna jump on top. Global Silence, well played. That's gonna cancel the Epicenter 9. Maybe they can turn this when taking a lot of damage. The Light Strike Array is gonna connect though. They did get the X onto when. Last word is gonna proc, and the last hit is gonna get claimed by Leo on the OD. So first global used to good use. Prevented Leo from dying to an Epicenter there. Wasted the Epicenter and got a kill. So they're finally on the board 12 minutes in. Now the Terrorblade. Gonna start. Oh, they're chasing. What am I talking about? They're chasing Zaki. Ow, that damage. They're gonna go for the Ravage. It's gonna connect on the two of them. Both supports are gonna go down. That is most definitely the tier 1 tower. Timbersaw is doing his best getting some push in the bottom lane, but you know, he has the Bloodstone. Really nice and early, 13 minutes. But he's a Timbersaw. I mean, he's not a great right clicker. Let's be honest. Waz is gonna show up here. They're gonna use the X on the Timbersaw. Both fall up as well. The TPs are really long, but now with the OD here, they have the ultimate if they want to go for it. Oh my god, my mouse stuck. Oh, my mouse stuck. Okay, we're fine. He's not dead yet. He has another Timber Chain. He's gonna... Oh, the ultimate. Complete whiff. Oh, that was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. I mean, I don't even think it kills him. He has a lot of int. 48. It's like almost... more than 100 actually. Not anymore. I don't know if it kills him there. I think he needed a couple more hits anyways. Not a huge deal. They can still manage. They have the Global Silence back up in 20 seconds. Terrorblade still trying to get the Dragonlance. This is really slow. Usually you see the Dragonlance come out, like, I want to say before 10 minutes. At least the games I got to see. So, it's pretty slow. I don't know. It's not looking great. There is a 4-staff completed onto Leo, so some extra mobility. Bottom lane is getting pressured by the side of WG.Unity. Arcane Curse is amazing in this game. They have tons of spammers. The Timber sinking is kind of a spammer. Shadow Demon. But, oh, when on the backlines, he's gonna get a burst strike. Sandstorm. They're doing a really nice job at just zoning them out. And WG, they know that the Ravage is still on cooldown. It's gonna be up in 15 seconds-ish. But it doesn't matter. They're not gonna fight for the tier 2 tower, so the team without the Terrorblade is getting another objective on the map. I mean, this is scary when it happens. When you're running a Terrorblade, you want to get those early objectives. That's how you get a lot of your money. You give your team a huge boost in farm as well, just from getting the tier 1 towers. And the top one is the first one they managed to get. Blink Dagger on when? I like this defensive build. I mean, they are playing against a Silencer Nana, making sure that he's not going to get caught. And with the Yules, I think he's going to be okay. I don't think there's a lot that can kill him. They need a couple more items on the OD, I think. Unless he gets caught in a Ravage and then OD. Why can't I remember? What was it? Vanity's Eclipse. I haven't seen OD in such a long time. So they have global. Is this like a C thing where they never smoke? I'm pretty sure they have like 3. Okay, they have smoke and silencer, and they have another one in stock. Oh, okay. Yes. Casters, not curse. Casters, you know, whatever. But they're finally gonna smoke up. They're gonna run into the jungle. They're not gonna find anyone there though. WG.Unity are coming to contest this. When is ready, he has an epicenter. They're gonna go with the disruption onto the Terrorblade. They're not going in yet. When? I'm not really sure what he's doing there. They're already gonna claim the kill. Now the global sign is gonna come out. The torrent is gonna connect onto Leo, doing a lot of work here. The board is gonna come from the high ground. It doesn't matter. That's gonna be the deny on to the Timbersaw. The epicenter is gonna get channeled when he's looking to fight this one. First strike only on one. It doesn't matter. They're gonna get the Terrorblade. That was the big kill. Now though, Leo going on to a GT. He is out of mana. Can't morph anymore. On the backlines, I heard Laguna, and I believe that was on the silencer. So I 2-for-1 for now. The Shadow Demon, he's almost back up. They're still looking for more here. Leo, he's solo. He needs to juke this one out. He's gonna go for the TP out. I believe somebody's dying somewhere else. Morphling not gonna be able to stop him. And yes, they got the Kunkka as well here. Another great fight for WG.Unity. I think they kind of made a mistake there if I saw the timing correctly or heard the timing. It felt like the global was on top of the Ravage. Maybe it was just to prevent the blink in from the Sanking. I think it might be that, but it still felt a bit awkward because they need both, and it was really split up. I mean, some of them were chasing a Jeet, that was the OD and Hyde maybe, and on the backlines other people were fighting, and they didn't manage to take the team fight properly, especially losing the Terrorblade like that. That was pretty bad, and that's what I was talking about. Without any defensive supports, I mean, it's pretty hard. There's nothing to guarantee that he can get this under off. And looking at their team, I mean, they have so many nukers that you can just burst them down. I won't be surprised if I see an early BKB here for the Terrorblade. I actually think it's a good idea, because right now Morphling can't do anything about him. I mean, definitely doesn't have the... He hits fairly hard, but nothing that's gonna kill a Terrorblade with that much armor, almost 20 armor. So, I mean, he really needs a BKB if they want to take fights. If the call is to take fights, then he needs a BKB, and like yesterday. If not, if they think they can delay this and play for the late game, then maybe like a Manta. Yes, he's gonna go BKB. Please tell me he's just going BKB. I think it's gonna change a lot for them. They need to get a lot though. With the first BKB, with the 10-second BKB on him, they need to get a lot, because the spells from WG.Unity are gonna be scary in the later stages too. And assuming that you're gonna go into those later stages with a 5-second BKB, you need to get so much done. Nine Bloodstone charges onto Nana Bloodstone. He has a Yule Scepter now, so he's not going to get caught by Global Sounds or anything. I'm not sure if he had it the last fight. They need some better vision. They're just getting scouted all the times. The Deep Observer Wards from WG.Unity are doing so much work. You look at Nana, he's playing so aggressive. Not a lot they can do against him. Leo, he has a Hurricane Pike. Get chakrammed. It's just annoying though, I don't think he cares that much. Let's look at the net worth. It's still a... They have so many objectives. That's the main goal advantage here, I feel like. I mean, all the tier 1s, one tier 2 at the bottom. It's almost a 10k lead right now, and more than 10 in experience. They're running forward, they're looking for the Timber, so he's gonna get silenced up. He has a Yules, but he's so far away. They're just wasting so much time chasing these tanky, hard to kill heroes. And in the meantime, WG are doing the right thing. They're getting the push done in the top lane. Morphling. He legitimately doesn't care. He's still going for the Lincoln Z-Blade build. I was sure that he's gonna go at least the Manta. You know? Maybe he's gonna go for it after. Oh, Nana jumping forward. Oh, they're baiting this so hard. When look at his positioning. He's waiting for that epicenter. He's waiting. He needs to wait for the global sounds. They're not using it yet. Now they used it. When he's looking for it, he is going to get caught by the Ravage. But they use Ravage, they use global sounds, and they don't have nothing. Now Leo is going to disrupt himself or astral himself. That's going to save him for a while. Zaki is dying to the illusions. Leo going in with the Hurricane Pike. He didn't have it in autocast though. He didn't have all the attacks, but it doesn't matter. Nana is going to drop anyways. When though he waited for this one for so long, he's going to jump in with the epicenter. Going to claim 2. He's going to claim a 3rd here. I believe TP out. Oh, when? No, what was that? pathing. Oh, 3-4-2. It's not terrible for G7, but let's admit it. It's not great. I mean, they got more gold out of that fight. But now when with the force staff as well, the mobility is great on him. He sat there so patiently. He was just sitting in the trees. He was like, I need to wait the global silence. I'm not gonna get my epi cancelled again. And he did an amazing job. He waited, he cleaned up the fight. It looked kind of bad for a second there. And G7, the problem is that they don't have any safe ways to retreat. That was the problem there. They used everything. They used the global silence. They used their ravage. Their ravage was kind of... It was good, but it wasn't amazing. And then they're like, oh, well, we don't have any more spells. Okay, we'll just try and walk out of here. Nana, gonna get silenced. There's no X... What? What? Okay, okay, I guess he got blinked on by Wen. I did not expect him to be that far out though. I didn't even look at the minimap there. Like, nobody is crazy enough to be there mid lane. Yeah. See a silencer. X. I don't know if they want to go on this one. A Jiggy shotgun onto Wads. One more hit. Kunkka is down. They're losing everyone. They just lost 4 in pretty much 4 different places, 4 different ways. This is very bad. Okay, was he chasing him? Okay, I have no idea what happened. I'm sorry, I was banning people. Sorry, I don't have a mod and this makes my life really hard, but I believe the game is over, so I don't think it matters. OT is still dead for 17. They're gonna TP in. The TP is gonna get cancelled up. That's gonna be the second lane of Rax. They almost have megas. Nana missing his timber chain. Tide is walking in. He wanna use a ravage, but there was your OD. Oh man. Okay, this is over. That was pretty anticlimactic, you know? Oh, they're gonna get the timber saw. Oh, they won't. Okay. I don't know. I felt like they had a really nice draft on G7. Again, first time I see them. Unfortunately, it feels like more of an execution issue. And also slightly in the draft, I think it was a mistake to go with the Kunkka. Because if you pick up a Kunkka, you want to fight. And they didn't have anything to really combo with them. Yes, they had the silencers, the second support, which was cute. But it was cute, you know? That's pretty much it. So I'm surprised that they just went with the Kunkka instead of just banning the Shadow Demon. I think the Shadow Demon was the issue more than the Kunkka, but what do I know? These guys are obviously better players than me, so maybe they have a different intake. And besides, it's really easy to look at the game from where I'm sitting and be like, yeah, do that, do that, do that. It's much easier when you can see the whole picture and everything that goes on during a game. But anyways, this is gonna be it from me. I'm gonna probably host the next JDL game that is happening. I will go over the chat now and ban people, so good luck coming here again. Anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed it. Sorry that I'm a bit tired and out of it. I'm gonna be back tonight for some American JDL action. That's gonna be in like, I don't know, 10 hours from now or something. I always post updates on my Twitter, so if you want to check it out, that's at PandaCasts. And that is it. Hope everyone enjoyed it. We're gonna go over and cast in a second. Host. JK, if anyone's still here, the game is in a long time. It's in an hour. So, not happening. Anyways, you can check out Kairos. He's going to be doing the next JDL game. And that's it. Hope everyone had fun. Have a nice day.